Go Zombie 38 here, bringing you another video. So this time I'm just gonna drop the question immediately. Is the year 2019 and part of 2020 one of the best years in gaming? You know, this year is gonna bring some interesting systems, and I'm going to just barely review them. And the first one that I have on my list is the Atari VCS, and it's an interesting beast. It has been received with a little bit of skepticism because they haven't showed too much. And but anyways, I'm looking forward to see how it develops. And if they do good, at least to a decent amount, I will get one. So moving on to the next one is the Intellivision Amico. The Intellivision Amico is just going to be a 2D high end system, with newer components, and it will play 8-bit and 16-bit games. It's coming on October of 2020, October 10th, and it's it it's a system that is just not going to compete to the big boys like Nintendo, Microsoft, PlayStation, and Sony. But if it does well, I guess the everything will be fine for this system. It has really good developers behind this one, and including Tommy Tallarico, that is a musician, putting money on this. He must be pretty confident that he has a good system, and I wish the best, and I'm looking forward for this system. So moving on, that was the second system, the Intellivision Amico. I'm moving on to the PolyMega. The PolyMega is a system that is modular. It, for example, it will be able to play many systems, but when you purchase the system, it will come with three systems. I don't know which ones right now, but if you want to play later, like Sega CD or Neo Geo or whatever, you will have to buy that module separately. I don't know how well that's gonna work and how are the pricing, but I like the thing because it will be the closest to play everything kind of into like in real hardware if they do a really decent emulation. Originally they were saying that it was going to be uh, uh, what's called the field of FGP, field program FPGA. Sorry, so many acronyms. And they later back it up. I mean, they throw that away and say no, we're gonna do emulation. So I'm looking very closely to this one as well because it looks neat. All obviously looks very well designed, and even has a retro gun, probably to play with the LCD. I don't know. And supposedly it's supposed to be released by fall of this year. So okay, so moving on to the next one. The next one is the Stadia, or the Stadia. I don't know how to.
All of you, the players.
The Stadia
a bunch of exciting news to share with you today. So let's get started.
Is, as you know, the Google system. This one is really wants to compete with the big boys. You know who they are, and it's kind of like confused. We don't know exactly who's the market for,
Stadia players. Stadia
and it's a streaming system, most of it.
Google's mission has always been to make
And
information more
I don't
accessible.
know how well that's gonna play because the internet in USA is not exactly great in many areas. So if you're in an area that you have a spotty connection,
Stadia makes it easy to play your
what
favorite games on any
that you
system.
can have a very good
Later
connection,
this year, you'll be able to play
you I
Stadia
don't recommend it for you to get it.
desktop.
But who knows? Also, they haven't shown anything exclusive.
Smartphones, starting with Pixel 6,
Everything
as
is
well as the
in
brand new
other
Pixel
games,
3a
and
series.
they even show Destiny 2. That's an
Stadia
old
lets you
game
play
that
the latest
was.
games. No downloads, no patches, no install.
I like that. No
Everything
downloads, no
controlled
patches, no
from your
install.
end.
That's
This level of
good if you have
accessibility represents
if
a
you have
huge
everything
shift in
set up
gaming.
properly
Instead of a
with your
console or
internet and
PC,
everything
you're
else.
using Google's data center as
But
the platform.
we will
Fully
see.
handled the intense gameplay processing and graphics,
It's
making
only
it impossible
basically
required to
like
play
kind of
your
like a
favorite
Roku
games
that you're going
without
to
switching
plug it
between
into
all
your
the games.
TV
Stadia
and a
runs
wireless
natively on the
controller, and
first
everything will
platform
come from
to
the
make it a
cloud.
platform at launch. We'll
We will
get
see
more coverage
how
on
will
the
that
development
play out.
of
But still
Stadia
interesting.
to deliver
See,
the
there's a
biggest
plenty
and
of
best titles to stay
third
power.
party
We've lined
support.
up an
So,
incredible
but
slate
so
of
far
games spanning
nothing
nearly every genre,
nothing
including
great.
action,
I guess
sports, role-playing
SNK
games,
Playmore announced
first-person shooting, and
Samurai
racing games.
Showdown,
We're
the
just getting
new game
started.
coming to
This
the
worldwide
Stadia.
exclusive unveil
But
comes
that's
with a
not enough. We
family-friendly
need more.
premium
We
SKUs.
demand more. Okay, moving on. Not gonna show that. Here we go. The Capcom systems bringing the Capcom. It's like let's say it's like Pandora's box kind of console. But man, that design is so hideous. I don't know what Capcom is smoking, but I don't know. I don't like it at all. That glossy finish and the amount of games, only 16 games. Screw that, Capcom is too pricey for only 16 games. Okay? So I'm not gonna waste too much time on this one. But thank you for trying. I know some collectors might get it, but not me. I'm not buying this one. Sorry. Bye. Okay, next one is. Let me get rid of this. Next one is the Evercade. The Evercade is a portable that it promised to play 8-bit and 16-bit games in cartridges, and that's really neat. It will connect to your TV as well, and oh, it looks great. I like the design, and but the publishers, man, that's only four. One, two, three, four, four publisher developers. Let's put it that way. And it's releasing this year, the fourth quarter. That's from October, November, or December, any of those months, for $80. Sorry, including one card, or the premium with three cards, 99.99, $100. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see the full games list. Oh, Atari stuff. Adventure, Aircy Battle, Alien Brigade, that's 7800, and a bunch more. So far, they have a schedule. Oh, that's 85 games. That's not bad. That's really good. But every cartridge will have several games. So That's pretty neat. I like that. So I wish the Evercade to do well because a nice handheld system is always neat to have around. So I'm gonna move on to the next system, and let's minimize this. And it's probably one of my favorites, the Sega Mini. Yay! With 42 games. There you go. September 19, 2019. It's not that far. And I'm really looking forward to this one, honestly. And I'm not going to get the Japanese version, the Mega Drive. I will just get the American version. It's pretty decent, especially some of the games that I don't have. But I will say the lineup was pretty. The lineup of game is pretty strong. Even I will get rid of some of the games and put something better. But I guess they did their best. We don't know what's going on in the back in behind the scenes with all this stuff, and they have to concede and put games like columns just to fill up the games list. But it's alright. Darius should be awesome. I'm looking forward, and I'm getting this system immediately. I will pre-order it. So moving on to the next sixth system. There's no pictures or anything. It's just an announcement, basically. SNK Play More after the strong sales of the Neo Geo Mini. They decided to greenlight plans for a Neo Geo 2 and 3 proper successors to the original Neo Geo, not to the Geo Mini. I'm just reading from the screen. And doesn't say too much. It says it will be a semi-open platform. I don't know what they mean by that. And the Neo Geo 2 will have built-in games. That's good. But obviously you will be also able to buy and play new games on it as well. No release date estimates were communicated for either Neo Geo 2 or Neo Geo 3. Way back in the early 90s when the original Neo Geo was released, I always wanted one. I was drooling through the advertising, but the price, man, and not only the price of the unit, the price of the cartridge is $200 or more sometimes. That was impossible, and even today, that I have the money, I'm not that willing to spend $200 in one freaking game. Forget it. But times are changing, and we will get out a Neo Geo 2 supposedly. There's no specific dates, but let's hope for the best. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna move to the surprise of 2 days ago. I think the one of my favorites, the Neo Geo. Sorry, the TurboGrafx 16, the little beast, is coming thanks to the friends at Konami they have the rights now to release a system like this, and probably they have the rights for many of their games. And so far they started pretty good with all the games that you're seeing on the screen. I'm really looking forward for this one. I'm going to get it. And I don't think, unless they really screwed up, because it's Konami, I might screwed up badly in some areas. And the first screwed up is that they include Castlevania Rondo of Blood on the PC Engine, that is the Japanese version, and not on the American version. But we don't know yet because they have to announce more games, and they're probably waiting for a better time to announce those. And I think they should compete head to head with the Sega Genesis Mini in terms of amount of games, because 15 games, 10 games, 16 games like Capcom, that doesn't cut it that well with the gamers. I want 30 games or more if it's possible. I don't know. So this is my video about the awesome stuff that is coming this year and early 2020. Hopefully everything will come out and we get more stuff to put in our shelves and play once and never touch it again. Just kidding. Some people play their games, I know, and their systems. But yeah, I'm hoping for the best. Not everything is doom and gloom, but I'm really excited for many of these systems coming this year. So have everyone a great night. Hopefully you find your system this year that you would like to purchase. And if you are drowning in money, buy them all. You only live once. Have a good night. Bye.